Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, we'll start with today's news. Mikel Sylvester will be former Arsenal player and one of the pundits with they around. Don't come and say they talk about Gabriel Jesus and Ndicka as in cover. So back when they talk say Arsenal no need to sign any other person as Gabriel Jesus cover because we already have Ndicka. Ndicka can cover for Gabriel Jesus to get, so no need to go and be spending money and wasting money here and there. So I make sure we give this guy a playing chance because the guys have come they echo some sentiments wey many people they talk. So people they talk say if to say we know say Ndicka no be adequate number 2 for Arsenal, why did you give him a new contract? Because this guy was prepared to go elsewhere and go and look for greener pastures. He was not looking for suitors plenty where they come from. West Ham they come from, Crystal Palace they come from. Many people the reason it matter at that time. So if you know say una no need them, why not come give him a new contract? Why not come promise and let them know say he go to get game time again? That is number 1. Then number 2, Baba they talk say the money if I take go buy Gabriel Jesus replacements, why not invest it in Arsenal for maybe the defensive midfield or the winger role you get? Then try Ndicka because you can't say something is not good when you have not even tried it to get. Mo could try and make it come prove to us say okay, it no dey good enough. But the question wey other people say wey the reason the matter come dey talk be say, do we have that patience, that level of patience to be doing trial and error, to be trying Ndicka to know whether it go work or no go work from all the things we don't do in the past? Can't we say okay, he can do it or he cannot do it? So these are many questions we do on the front burner. So which side of the divide are you on? Are you of those who support say okay, make them put Ndicka and they could not sign any replacements at all because he's capable of bringing the goods home? Or are you one of those who feel say okay, we could not even use the guy at all, we could go for market, go buy a proven striker? Striker will come bully defenders because England defenders they are very bullish. So expect a battle. Imagine you are playing the Liverpool and you have a Virgin van Dijk, then you have an Ibrahim Konate. How do you expect Ndicka to fight against them? Imagine you are playing a Man City, you have a John Stones, you have a Laporta or Diaz. How will Ndicka fight against them? Like I can keep mentioning names of different defenders. Top. Imagine you are playing in Newcastle. How do you play against all those that are defenders? So what do you guys think about this issue? So away from that, in case of those who know they are aware, so Brazil is out of the World Cup to then lose against Croatia. For penalties. As if Brazilians they cry, they might just they cry like baby. Many of them they cry. Vini Junior, they don't expect and sure they don't believe them. And the thing don't they fall into the prediction why they talk say person will go win this World Cup. Now person will be say nobody gave us an outside chance to win it because Brazil don't come out now. Today now I believe say France go play them. Okay, I think it's today or tomorrow. I can't remember. I will check my calendar because that's how I do mistake yesterday. Say England go play and they no play again. So I think maybe now tomorrow or today I will still go check later today. But that's what people they talk say. France go beat England. This one Kylian Mbappe. This one. Remember that Kyle Walker is back. So Kyle Walker don't play Kylian Mbappe before Champions League, so he knows how to hold him. If you are playing against Kylian Mbappe and you are very fast, you go easily hold that. Well, so the watch as everything they go. My one be saying Martinelli just enter the next available flights, travel come to Dubai, but they continue the training. Though I know say Arteta will give him an extended period of rest because he has been playing the World Cup. So I never know we'll just be watching. For media settings, so Mikel Arteta self come they answer questions about Emile Smith Rowe. So you can talk say Emile Smith Rowe is getting closer and closer to returning to the first team football. The guy they trained very well. So they no plan for the match he'll play against Lyon. So the match he'll go play against AC Milan and Juventus. I'm expecting that he'll be given a run out, even if in a cameo appearance, like 15 minutes, 10 minutes. I don't really know. We'll just watch and welcome him back to the fold. Juventus wants about 15 to 20 million euros for Adrien Rabiot to get this guy. They beg us, they beg everybody, say I beg he won't join any club if they're ready. As they ask themselves they're interested in him because myself I like the way the guy they play for the World Cup. And my own stance for players with the World Cup, they say if player no good, country no go select am for World Cup, because a country selecting just 22 or 20 something members of their first and second team. So you know how many players you then get all over the world for them to select you and pick you, whether you play, you no play, for them to choose you as part of their traveling contingent. It means you are good in one way or the other. So for France, they carry Adrien, Rabiot go there. So and Juventus when they name am as surplus to requirements. So I don't believe saying that because it's no good for them. I believe it is because of their financial woes. You get everything done they out in the open. They are trying to bring down their wage cap because they don't know say they are not making much profit. They've made so much loss over the years. They can't cover them. Now everything done they expose. So the guy they beg us, they plead for people to come sign him. So now till January we know whether Arsenal will make a move for him, because if the guy join Arsenal also, he will solidify our midfield. So let's just keep seeing how things are going. About the Daily Mail, will be one of our monitoring spirits. Don't come outside and let us know say Arteta go wait to hear how Jesus' recovery will be before they will decide on a transfer for January, because you know say they never know the timeline, how long it will take for this guy to recover. So they're going to monitor the situation, make them see how they recover, whether a quick recovery, is it recovering fast or is it becoming slow, before they can decide fully. So okay, let's enter the market and get a blockbuster. But if the recovery they go fast, they may take a risk. Your life is all about risk. They may take a risk on Ndicka and Martinelli. The risk might work well. At the same time, the risk may not work well. So we never really know. So anyone we take, we go support them. At the end of the day, if he flop, and we go see come outside, come castigate them again. Because if Arsenal no sign players for January, they are still we. We come outside, come let Arteta no say, what do you do? You no good. Oh yeah, Arteta out. Like because Baba Sato on the top, because Baba Sato still dey skeptical whether Arsenal will sign, because I believe say the last January, if they tell me say they no go sign, me I say they go sign, and they whine me. At the end of the day, they sign, if they no sign, they no sign. But this time around, I'm super confident that they will sign. We'll just watch as things they go. For those who know they are aware, so Ben White, the reason we make a come up for the England camp when he did there, some people call the come outside, some monitoring spirits, they say that because he fights with England assistant coach that they call Steve Holland. See, they get a verbal altercation. Not be say them pump low. Say not just verbal altercation, because the man give us some assignments before the match between England and USA. So make it check the strength and weaknesses of the team. Like they give us some things to do, you know, can't do them. So you can argue with the man, and in the front of many England teammates. You get, so you can't be like say the challenging authorities. Obviously, something has to give. So that's why Gareth Southgate, Scotland, so yeah, pack your bag, find your square roots, and make you go your mama house. So now, so that matter take end. Now, after everything done finish, even Gareth Southgate said when they ask him for the media setting, say wetin really sup between Ben White and Steve Holland. Gareth Southgate talk say, see all those one wey na dey talk, say na rumor e get, say na allege, una dey allege. Say no one answer the question or talk anything close to the question, because if you say one talk wetin sup, you go be saying they add credence, they make the story more credible. So you no go talk and say wetin go tell the press be say make una respect with the thing wey we tell una talk say na it happen. You don already tell una talk say Ben White left the England camp due to personal reasons. That could be illness or could be something that happened in the family. You get, we no tell una talk say in fight. So if we go cook up that one, because maybe there's a mole in the England camp that told some journalists say na fight, guy fight, because no be from the English spokesman. You get, no be from the coach, no be from even Steve Holland himself. So everybody's denying the story. So what is now the actual story? You get, so we never really know. So when you hear that story of the fighting with Steve Holland, you take it with a pinch of salt, because we don't know whether it really happened. But what I can tell you as the facts, like the fact we say the English FA say Ben White left the England camp due to personal reasons, and we'll leave it there. About Ryan Babel, don't come and say they advise Frankie de Jong, say make him no go join Manchester United, you get, because Manchester United know they put the ball on the ground, they don't play good football, you get. Say if you want to join any team, make him go look the likes of Man City or look at the likes of Arsenal. So these are the two teams when go fit advise him, make him go join. I remember say Babel said play for Liverpool. You never advise the guy make go play for Liverpool, so he's putting Man City and Arsenal up there because they are the rave of the moment now. Say now then get their house in order. So if you want to join any team in England, make sure you pick out of these two teams, and your future will be very bright. So let's see whether Cody Gakpo will listen to words of advice from his senior colleagues for that whole land there. We'll just watch. For one media setting where they interview Bukayo Saka, so Saka when they talk about Arsene Wenger, say the biggest regrets when done they get for football history now, say he no meet Arsene Wenger, and say in Papa will be Arsenal fan, Papa they watch Arsenal football, say Papa love, respect and adores Arsene Wenger. In short, say with the way the man do for Arsenal, he's a legendary coach in Arsenal. So Wenger said when they do one interview for L'Equipe for France, they call the tell what Bukayo Saka talk. Say this small boy say who would like to meet you. Say now one of the regrets when you don't get. Say no meet you with all the way people don't talk about it. So Wenger can talk say one of these days we will see. So Wenger said don't be keenly interested in meeting this young prodigy called Bukayo Saka. So Mr. I would like me two of them meet because Wenger no coach him, you get. And the guy said the para say if I like to day under Arsene Wenger that era, may see how it be like. Well, it is what it is. Ronaldo Nazario de Lima don't come outside and tell everybody for the public domain say stop criticizing Gabriel Jesus. You get, mind what you say. There's power in the tongue. You get, when you give criticism, make sure it is not damaging. But back when they explain criticism, because some criticisms are constructive while some criticisms are destructive. You get, so make sure when you are criticizing, you are using constructive criticism. Because like as I always say, forget say maybe me and you be friends, you get. When you are doing something bad, I have to always tell you. That is why it is called constructive criticism. Not to damage you or reduce you to a pile of rubbish, but to make you understand that this thing you are doing is actually wrong. Like when I talk about Gabriel Jesus, I know they talk say make them bench up. Like when many people they talk, like I see some arguments, some comments in the comments section, people talk say now Gabriel Jesus don't get injury. Now go know the work when they do. The work is not our bone of contention. We are not contesting about his pressing. We are not contesting about his assist. We are contesting his goal ratio. As a striker, your main responsibility is to put the ball at the back of the net. If you don't do that, people will talk. Get many top pundits for Talk Sport, for Sky Sports, all over the world are talking about the fact that he has gone 14 games without a goal. It is not a normal occurrence. You get, that's why I was of the opinion that he should go and stay in the dressing room, in the training room, and make sure he practices on his goal ratio. You get, as the shooting, practice well, learn how to target the last angle. You get, all those things. For what reason? So that you become better. You get, that's what Ronaldo does all the time. But yes, Ronaldo come training, go stay last. You get, you work on your movements, you work on your shooting. Practice makes perfection. You get, so that be the advice for me I give him, because it is not okay for me say my striker they play, he did 14 games, he never score, saying they press. No, it's not allowed. That does not mean say he no they good. For England and for Arsenal, he's just arguably the best striker we will get. If you know that you will ever miss him, but the only thing that is missing from his all-round play is the goal ratio. And when they pray say by the time when he go come back, we go see him. So that argument of when I go saying work, dead it is null and void. We already know his work, we already know his returning ratio, his fighting chance, everything. But what will be the question now? His goal. So waiting, De Lima is emotionally attached to Jesus, because once upon a time they said Jesus is going to be the next Ronaldo de Lima, but the guy no live up to expectation. Me, I believe say in Arsenal there are no secret cows, so if you do any I go collect, I go let you know say what you do you no good. So now maybe that I dey tell am as e be. Tomiyasu don't join the Arsenal squad for Dubai. So Baba don't scrap in break. You get, because after the World Cup, people talk say you want to take a break from football. But like since he don't see Granny Xhaka don't go there, many people don't return. This is outside the do here, they make I go just go join them. So the guy don't join them for Dubai, and I'm very happy the squad done the complete. Get how many players you still get for World Cup safe? Now just England, then Ben White, Ramsdale, Saka. Ramsdale didn't even play anything. Say White no play. White don't come back already in Mama house. So all those kind of France will get Saliba there. I don't think we even have up to 5 players left in the World Cup. You get, so you got to wait make everybody come back. Brazil don't jar, so Martinelli will report to duty anytime soon. So but they already complete get, so that the Dubai Cup they will do training, get they match fitness. Then when the second stanza starts, we hit the ground running. And for those who know they are aware, so Arsenal don't reach an agreement to sign Ndicka with Ndicka himself, because the guy has less than 6 months left on his contract. So according to football laws, a player is eligible to sign a pre-contract agreement with any club to let them know say at the end of the season I am going to join you. I don't want to extend my contract here at Eintracht Frankfurt. You get, so this guy, in case you don't know him, this guy is a left playing centre back. He's going to come and rival Gabriel Magalhaes. The guy is very cool, calm, and collected. The guy is tall. When it comes to height, when it comes to mentality, when it comes to bullying people, now the same height as Gabriel Magalhaes and Saliba them. So say next season, I believe we don't get the confidence that we are going to Champions League. So we need to start to equipping our team. And for the fact that the guy is coming as a free agent, we are not paying much. So the guy don't agree in contract already, don't sign something with Arsenal. Say okay, despite the interest of Roma, because Roma might be one of the favorites to sign him, because Mourinho don't even call him. Reason one or two, but I don't know why the guy choose Arsenal over Roma. I just don't know why. But it is our own good. Maybe the guy can join us at the end of the season. This guy and I help this Eintracht Frankfurt win the Europa League. Don't forget, they beat the likes of Barcelona. Don't forget, I watched the match where Philip Kostic said waiting for the left back. All of them, they played very, very well. He kept a lot of clean sheets. The guy is very, very good. And the guy, what made me like him again, say he did very, very pacey, like our own Saliba. So that's why I'm happy. Forget saying tall with long leg. If you see when they run, they cover a lot of roads, a lot of ground. So I'm happy he's joining us. When you're right, sir, don't come aside from media set. If you question why Tite no use Martinelli for this match where they play against Croatia, because this guy performed against Cameroon like he was the best player on the pitch, had a lot of shots on goal. At the same time, we can't go to use him against a Croatia, forgetting the fact that Luka Modric don't tell him players how they could hold a Vini Jr. Then they'll say this guy. Like this thing they do, I know I'm finished. Now my boy gets I be Agbao, I know I'm well I get. So you're supposed to use a Martinelli that they are not prepared for, that has raw pace and trickery. So why don't use them? Like that's how it always be. Get when a coach makes his own choice, people like us in the public domain will question it. Get if they say they use Martinelli no come perform where go here. Why you go use Martinelli? Why you no go use Vini Jr.? Vini Jr. is this, is that, and that. So now say they always be. Now the things they coach they face get so on normal level. About the Express journalist who they call Ryan Taylor, don't come and say when they contest the argument, say Ben White fight with Steve Holland. Say for him, he don't believe that story. So that story is null and void. Nothing like that happened. So make everybody just leave him for the fact that the guy left England camp for personal reasons. So all those hula baloo, all those stories about he fought with Holland, verbal altercation here and there, this and that. So all those who are no work, someone just died that matter. So my footballer, if you know what yesterday's show, check the top left corner of your screen. We'll see the thumbnail. Click and so that you get all Arsenal updates as they drop all over the world. So CHUKS signing out. Enjoy the rest of your day and game out.